Hello, this is a Super Anime Tour review, and today we're taking a Super Anime Tour review of RWBY Volume 1 by Rooster Teeth, and this is a Super Anime Tour review. So I got this at the anime store like a week ago on the weekend, so I picked up this at the anime store. So I saw this, RWBY Volume 1 by Rooster Teeth, and directed by vol.1, the director, the guy who created the Dead Fantasies, which is kind of like Final Fantasy meets Dead or Alive if you combine together, which is one of my favorites of Montemo's creations. It's RWBY Volume 1 by Rooster Teeth. And it says on the top, it says, the creators of Red vs. Blue becomes RWBY. Now you have RWBY in the sides, and of course in the back. So this is kind of like awesome. This is also on Blu-ray and DVD, so I brought a Blu-ray instead since I have a Blu-ray of a PlayStation 3 and also the Xbox One and also the PlayStation 4 I got. So let's check this out. So these are the characters. R is red, is Ruby Rose, the huntress. W is white, meaning this white Shanice, the Sneeze Dust Company, and B is Blake Belladonna, the beautiful cat ears girl of Faunus. That's right, black. And white means Yang Xiaoyang, Ruby's older sister, which is kind of hot and sexy, got a heart, and she is interested in boys. And once she turns red, she is going to kick your sorry little butt. And trust me, you don't want to mess with that woman right there. So, RWBY Volume 1 is about. So the story begins when Ruby was in the dust shop when looking for some stuff to buy for her classmates. Until Torchrick came into the store, and he said to the owner, he's going to rob the place, and he says, I want the dust and diamonds uncut. And then the bad guys store it and look at the back of the store, and then he says, hey, excuse me, I'm robbing you, but she was in her headphones. She says, I'm robbing you, and then she smiled and grinned and says, ah. And she started to kick the bad guy's butt. Then she kicks some bad guy's butt and more. And then Torchwood got away onto the rooftops. And then he says, hey, I'm over here. Can you lower me down, Claire? And then there's copter down there. And then, he used this cane gun to, shoot Ruby with it. And then Claire wants to kill Ruby, and then all suddenly a witch appeared, and it was Glinda who saved Ruby. After the battle stood forward of it, she used her firepower. That's right, Claire used firepower, destroyed Glinda Gurvich and Ruby, which is kind of like, one of my favorite parts. After the battle was over, and Ruby says to Glinda, are you a huntress? Can I have your autograph? And then she was sent to jail, and then she started asking questions that, if it's up to me, you'll be sent home with a pat in the back and a slap on the wrist. And I forgot what the other part said. The Ruby says, they started it. And then Professor Ozpin appeared. So Professor Ozpin owns the Shiny Beacon. That's right, Beacon Academy. And then she said to tell the Ruby says, what did you learn to do this? Signal Academy? They told you one of them to use the dangerous weapons ever designed? Well, we designed our own weapons, but one teacher in particular. There is one guy in particular, a dusty old crow. Oh, you mean my uncle? And she says, excuse me, that's my Uncle Crow. I was complete garbage before he filled me in. I want to become a huntress. And then she said that I want to become a huntress. The police officer's like, this is so such a thing, you know. And then Professor Beacon says that, Ruby, do you want to come to my school? Yes. And then Professor Glinda, she's nodded like, and Professor Osmond says, well, okay. Then she went to Beacon with her older sister, Yang. Yeah, that's right, the yellow one. After they arrived in Beacon, she bumped into Rice. And Rice says this, you complete dolt. It's dust. Everything's about dust. Dust, earth, wind, fire, water, healing. Dust. That's right. All of it's dust. Whew. And then she met Blake. That's right. Blake Belladonna. That's right. I love cats. Sexy female cats. I love it. So, Ruby, but then she's questioned about talking about Sneeze Dust Company, the era, the company's daughter of the Sneeze Dust Quarry. She says, wow, finally provable. Yeah. Yeah, right. The provable laser workers on labor laws and everything. What? How dare you? This is one of my favorites of RWBY. My favorite episode of RWBY is, let's see, the black and white. When after the end of the part, Weiss was talking about the white thing and the fondnesses she can't trust. And then she says, I'm a victim. Then it was a sad ending part. Then Blake just ran away and she says that a white thing underneath our noses. And then she take off her bow. She started out to take off her bow and like, I'm a faunus. And then the monkey boy came in and said, I knew you would better out the bow. And my other favorite part is the Nora. Yes. The first step. And she says, it's morning this morning, it's morning. One of my favorite parts. And my other episode favorite part is the robot girl. What's her name again? The one with her orange. It's Penny. She is awesome at the final end part of the Stray. That's right. She is using her, all that power of that robot. I said, wow, this is kind of awesome. And she says, salutations. My favorite character of RWBY is, let's see, my two favorite characters. Ruby Rose, Blake Belladonna, Weiss, and Yang Xiaoyang. The second four of them are my favorite characters of RWBY. All of them. I'm going to give a special shout out to Martin Oon and the guys that created the Red and Blue and the Rooster Teeth guys. Thank you for creating this RWBY Volume 1. I really enjoyed it and I liked it. And also subscribe to my channel, please. I really do love the series. So, if you're interested about the series of RWBY, make a comment about a video or subscribe to my channel, a YouTube channel /Steven Johnson. And I'm Steve Johnson, and I'm signing out in peace. And please, stay out of trouble, and stay in school. And P.S. Don't mess with Weiss. Don't mess with Yang Xiaoyang. She will beep you up. I swear, she'll punch inside your face. I might go on a date with her. Not.